Guys, day 6 of your 10-day Christmas countdown challenge today, and I'm going to ask you to do something a little bit different. We've done 5 days now, Monday through Friday, quite intense exercise at times, legs, arms, abs, cardio, the full shebang. Some of you are probably a little bit sore, so what I'm going to ask you to do today is a little bit lower key, a little bit lower intensity. It's Saturday. And what I'd like to do, if you can, if you're off work today, as most of you probably are, is turn this video off in a second and then come back to it in about 30 minutes time or so, something like that. Take yourself out for a walk. Go to the shops, go around the park, take the kids out, whatever you want to do. Get yourself outside and get some fresh air. Take yourself out, get that in your lungs, loosen the legs off, just go for a nice, easy, low intensity walk, low impact walk, around the block, whatever you want. How far you go is entirely up to you. Where you go is entirely up to you. Try and do this maybe during the day rather than at night time. The weather might not be perfect where you are. We've got people doing this from all around the world, so we can't be sure it's going to be. But there will be a point today, I'm sure, when you can go outside and just go for a little walk. Now, A, that's going to be good, nice low intensity exercise for you. Just loosen up a few of the sore muscles. And B, we're going to do some stretches in a couple of seconds here for the video today, rather than exercise itself. Your walk is your exercise. We're just going to concentrate on some stretches. Now, these stretches you can use in the future videos as well to loosen things off, but it's important you're warmed up before we kick into them, so we're not doing them on cold muscles as such. So go for your walk first, turn the video off here, pop the video back on at this point when you get back in, once you've been outside, and we'll do our stretches and just loosen them off a little bit. It's not going to be crazy intense stretches. I'm not particularly flexible. I don't stretch as much as I probably should do, but I'm going to give you some basic stretches which will just help to alleviate some of the discomfort that you might be feeling in your legs in particular and in your upper body. And then tomorrow we're back on the exercise again. So today is a bit of a rest day, but don't just do nothing. Get yourself outside and get some fresh air, and take the kids with you, take the husband, take the wife with you, or just take yourself and breathe in some of the air around. Okay? Turn it off here. I'll see you in a few seconds. If you're coming back at this point, if you've been out, and I hope you have, and you're not stretching on cold muscles, we're going to do some stretches now. Okay? We're going to start with the upper body, nice and simple, just a few minutes on this. Loosen off the arms, loosen off the chest, loosen off the back a little bit, and then we're going to move on into the legs, hamstrings, glutes, and quads. We're going to try and hold each stretch for around about 10 seconds. That's some nice basic stretching times for you. You can hold it for a bit longer if you look for more flexibility, 30-40 seconds to stretch for some developmental stretching, but otherwise just 10-15 seconds on each one just to loosen things off. Okay? Let's have a look. First off, we're just going to stretch your arms off a little bit. Just give them a shake out. Left arm's just going to come across your chest. I want you to pull back on your arm with your right arm. So imagine trying to pull that arm out of the socket on that side. We're stretching the delts here, the shoulder muscles, so your anterior delts, posterior delts, your medial delts there. Bringing the arm across. I'm just going to hold that for 10 seconds or so. Make sure you post in the group today where you've been for your walk, how far you went, whether you enjoyed it or not, whether the weather was good. Let's hear all about it. I want to see everybody out and about today. Exercising outdoors is really important for your mental well-being as well as your physical well-being. Change arms, other side. Again, we don't want to be cooked up inside our living rooms or gyms or garages, wherever we're doing this all day long. Important to try and get out there. Good. Pull on the arm again. Again, make sure you pull hard. Don't just go through the motions and have it hanging limp. Pull the arm across, stretch the fibers, stretch the muscle we're trying to stretch. Particularly if you've got sore shoulders from the upper body 300 set, for instance, that we did. From there, shake them out. Nice and easy. Left arm up in the air. Down behind your back. Push the elbow down. Just walk your fingers down your back. At the back like that. Try to keep your back nice and straight. And get down as far as you can. You'll feel this a little bit in the shoulders as well. It's a bit of an awkward position for the shoulders, but also in the triceps, back of the arm. That's the muscle we're really trying to stretch here. It's good. Keep your breathing going. Change arms. Again, walk your fingers down. Just walking it down a couple of inches on the back. So really trying to work your fingers down. And again, you can stay nice and mobile in here. Just wandering around. Just loosening these muscles off. You probably feel the muscles getting a little bit warm still. It's a good thing. We're promoting blood flow into the areas by stretching them. Just loosening off any tightness. Good. Shake it out from there. Arms go out to your sides. And if you can see both my arms there, I want you to turn your thumbs round like that and force them down and backwards a little bit. This will stretch your bicep muscles on the front of the arm. Quite a difficult area to stretch, but again, thumbs down. From there, good, keep it held, good. Shake it out, hands in the small of your back, like that. So you're trying to hang onto your hips, you squeeze your elbows together and push your chest forward. So really forcing your chest forward from there, we're getting a stretch from the shoulders right across the upper pecs. And again, might be a little bit sore from the press up work we've done the previous days. Pushing through. And again, you look for 10 15 seconds. If you want to hold for longer, hey, knock yourself out, hold for longer, that's fine. It's not going to do you any damage. Something I should do a lot more of, a lot more frequently, stretching. I, like most, get my exercise done, think about stretching and then move on to my next thing. Real important to stretch out. Good, shake it out. Widen your stance a little bit. Left arm's going to go down this leg, right arm nice and high. Nice straight line. Now you're trying to create, not a perfectly straight line, but a pretty good line, big curve, down the body, right down to the foot on this side. You're getting a stretch down the obliques in particular here, and really stretching out over the hip. Again, just hold for 10 and 15 seconds. Nothing hard today. Nice light stretch. Good, back in, change sides. If you've got your own stretching program, or you've got some stretches that you like doing yourself as well, anything more complicated than this, maybe some simple ones that I'm not doing with you today, get stuck into them. Use today to loosen off. Use this today to relax. Use today to get some fresh air. Going hard again tomorrow. Just getting back into the flow of it and loosening things off. 10 days solid exercise, pretty hard to do. Good, bring it back in. Just warming up a little bit on the upper body. Take yourself down onto your mat or onto your carpet. Nice and easy again from there. I'm going to do first of all, you're going to put your hips down into the floor, if you can see there. Chest up nice and high. And deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. As you breathe in, your diaphragm lifts up, just stretches out the abs on the front of the body and around your core. You feel it in your lower back a little bit as well. As you breathe out, you'll feel your hips just sinking a little bit deeper each time. You might even get a bit of a crack out in your back. Always nice when that happens. Nice and high with it. Some of you will be able to do these better than me. Some of you will be able to do this better than each other. Some will have very limited flexibility, I imagine, as well. Just do the best you can with it. As long as you can feel the stretch in the right areas, you're making progress with that muscle group. Good. From there, take your bum back onto your heels, sit it right back, and just walk your fingers forwards. Trying to edge them forward in the front. Good. Your chest should be quite low to the floor. Your bum should be almost on your heels with this one. Move back a little bit so you can see me properly. So from there. And then take yourself back forward again, hips into the floor. Hold there, good. Nice deep breaths into the nose, out through the mouth. Again, lifting that diaphragm up. Again, we're not rushing through things here, we're not bouncing. In stretches, nice static holds. Don't do any ballistic stretching. You keep it for a reasonable amount of time to get the benefits from it. Bum back onto your heels, slide your hands forwards. You should feel a stretch in the upper back here again, might get a nice little crack out in the upper back. Pop yourself up into all fours, into a similar position to where we were for our beast holds the other day. But now I want you to round your shoulders up towards the ceiling. I'll come a little closer so you can see better. Round your shoulders up so you're really expanding your upper back, pushing it up towards the ceiling. Imagine someone's pulling a piece of string from between your shoulder blades upwards towards your roof. Again, just feel that stretch over the back of the shoulders and the upper back. And then from there, take that stretch down your spine, pushing the belly button down towards the floor, arching that lower back. Again, simple enough movements, simple enough stretches. Just loosen off a few sore spots, hopefully. Good, once more, expanding up. You may even get a little bit of a light sweat off this. Hopefully got a little bit of a light sweat already from your walk. Hopefully a few of you went quite far. Push the belly button down again. Hopefully those of you that live near to me, as a few of you do, came around, knocked on the door and said hello. Good. Check that out. Real good. Nice and easy moving down to the legs. And pop your left foot forward onto your heel. See that there? Just push the toes away. So you're trying to get your base of your foot, sole of your foot, pretty close to the floor, pretty much flat. Trying to cramp if you can avoid it. Lean your body weight over it. We're trying to get the stretch on the back of the leg here, the hamstring, and down the back of the knee. Again, if you can hug the leg and get right down, which I can't, then do that. Some of you, again, will have better flexibility. As long as you feel that stretch down the back of the leg, that's what we're going for. And if you've had sore legs the last couple of days, you should be able to feel this. From there, pull your toes back towards you, bring them up towards the ceiling. Again, lean into it. You feel the stretch come through your knee and down into your calf muscle. Bring the calf into play. Again, we're holding 10 to 15 seconds. Good. One more time, toes away. Feel it come back up towards the top of the leg and the hamstring. Keep applying some pressure. Again, don't bounce with this. Keep it static, nice and controlled. Pull the toes back towards you. It's good. Not the most comfortable stretch in the world. It's quite nice, but it's not very nice at the same time. Good. Change legs. Again, exactly the same on this side. Toes away. Trying to get that foot down reasonably flat. Leg stays straight. Don't have a bend in that knee. We don't want to see it up like this. That's not stretching the hamstring. Nice and straight. Pushing that knee down. If you're going to put your hands on, don't put your hands on top of your knee and put pressure on the joints. Have them on your thigh above. Up there. Keep that foot down. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Good. Couple more seconds. Pull the toes back. Feel the stretch come through into your calf. Again, try to lean onto it and put more pressure on. If you're happy in that position, just nice and upright, you feel the stretch, I can feel it there, and that's fine. If you want to put some more on, get down to it and lean yourself in. Pushing the toes away. Good. Pulling the toes up, good. 10 seconds. Again, still feeling it in the calf and hamstrings.